Welcome to Narrowboat with James Bill. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining me. Well, I'm still in London. I've got meetings today, and tomorrow my son's going in for a operation in hospital tomorrow on his eye. So I'm going to stay down for that, and then hopefully I'll be going back to the boat Saturday afternoon. That's the plan. Right, well, I've just finished my second meeting of the day. This one's up in Enfield. Used to spend quite a lot of time up here, to be honest, in a bit of a dark stage of my life. Glad that's all been and gone. And now I'm over to Dartford way. And here is the Dartford crossing. So I'm going on the north to south. This is the Queen Elizabeth Bridge. The views from up here are just amazing. It's really industrial, but I still love all that. Proper working port still around here, Tilbury Docks. I'm trying to look straight ahead. Well, obviously I am. To our left at the moment is the Thames Estuary out towards Southend, and if you look right, it's just an amazing view. You can see Canary Wharf, Docklands, and a bit further on from there the city, and then a bit further on from there the West End. You can just see the turns of the River Thames, the way it meanders. Massive. The Isle of Dogs just down there. I've got until tomorrow night to pay my £2.50 for the pleasure of using the bridge, which I've got to say is good value for money. I enjoyed that. Next meeting is down there somewhere near that Tesla building. Well, it's now Saturday morning. This is the A40 heading into London. My son is going into London for a operation this morning on his eye, so I'm going to look after the other four whilst he's doing that, and then hopefully by lunchtime he'll be out with, well, no lazy eye. That's what we're hoping. And best case scenario, not needing to wear glasses anymore. We have a nerve-wracking morning. He's under general anaesthetic at the moment, but apparently he's been a brave boy, so his mum says, and he's in the best care there possibly is, so can't wait to see him.
Rosanna. It's Foreign Affairs. The song's called Rosanna. It's our new music of the week. Oh, sorry, that's... No, Bob Harris would never do that. You're absolutely right, my producer, mate. Thank you for letting me know. Hey, Dermot, please, we're going to play that for Arthur, who's about to go in for an eye operation. Mum and Dad are very proud. 5 guys for dinner when he gets out. Absolutely right. That's from James. Tom Allen is coming up after 9 o'clock. For now, this is BBC Radio 2 on your BBC Sounds app, your smart speaker at 88 to 91 FM.
For a Saturday evening, the traffic on the motorway was actually pretty good. I am now back at the boat, and it's been hammering down with rain today, so I'm always a bit anxious to see what the boat's like after adverse weather. Well, I can see she's still floating as I look over the bridge. Alexa, open gate. Alexa, open gate. Well, I'm back and everything is a-okay. Lovely and peaceful here. Good. Well, I've got to say, I'm really relieved to be back at the boat now. I kind of only said to myself I'd only come back if Arthur was okay, and the operation went really well. Doctor was very happy with how it went. They ended up kind of going into both eyes actually, but it was just his right eye which was lazy, and obviously he's 8, and they kind of thought unless we do it now, we're going to miss this chance. So it was a bit kind of urgent towards the end, but yeah, it went well. He kind of feels a bit gritty in the eye, but hopefully in a couple of days the stitches will kind of dissolve, and he'll start to feel a bit better. But it's corrected the eye. He can focus both irises in the same direction, kind of for the first time ever. So that's lovely, and hopefully he won't need to wear glasses anymore, because they were only there to correct it, and that didn't do that didn't work. Basically, that's what we were hoping it was over a couple of years would work. But yeah, we're delighted that it's all good, and yeah, he's in a bit of pain, but hopefully that will kind of dissipate over the next couple of days, and he'll be fighting fit again. So a bit of a I don't know, a bit of a stressful weekend, to be honest. Not very nice for all of that going on for him, but yeah, in and out in kind of a few hours he was in there, so we're in the hospital, so well looked after. So yeah, that's all very good. But now I'm back at the boat. I'm a bit knackered tonight, so I'm probably not going to crack on with a huge amount. I'm probably just going to finish the oak trim on that fireplace. It's probably something to move forward on. There's a couple of options I've got for it. I can either make a kind of fat one which covers up that bit up there, which I'm not particularly happy about, or have one same height as this just running around the back there. So I'll have a look and see what pieces I've got and work out what the best thing is to do. And then tomorrow really want to continue the undergunnel lights around the boat. So that is going to entail snipping these, soldering some cables through them to run through the bits where I don't want lights, and then yeah, continuing it basically from the bathroom onwards. That'll be the plan, up to the fireplace, and then another bit in the galley. So yeah, I'll crack on with that tomorrow. See what I think. The weather's going to be a bit crappy tomorrow, so a day inside the boat will probably be all right. And yeah, there didn't seem to be too much kind of damage from the rain over the weekend. All the paint still seems all right. So yeah, happy days. I can crack on with this now. Okay, so my options for the bit of trim is like that, which covers up an area there. If I move it, I'll show you the little bit I'm talking about. Oops. So it covers up that bit. I've taken this bit off for the moment, so I can work out basically if I'm going to have something going across like that, which covers that, but it therefore means that I'm going to have that kind of step arrangement there, which I think could be all right. I can make my piece with that, and it covers basically the bottom of that nicely, and it covers the little seam there. So that's one option. The other option would be to have that one flush against there, and have that one abutting it like that, so it kind of produces a symmetrical lip. The problem with that is that firstly it exposes that gap, or keeps that gap exposed, which I don't particularly want, and secondly it overhangs too much. That one on the other side barely overhangs at all, by about 5mm, maybe 10mm. This one overhangs by quite a way here, which I don't want, because it's going to, well, it's not going to look the same. So I'm now thinking that is going to be the better way to go, and that's going to be easier to fix it invisibly as well. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Right, so I've done the first cutaway, which is for the for that side at the back. Now I've just got to do this one here. Well, that's it with the angles cut out. That kind of fits in there pretty snug. And it overhangs on the same amount there as it does on this side here. So I'm just going to sand it down and put a bit of varnish on it. Should be good. Now I'll leave that 10 minutes to tone in. Nice. Yeah, that finishes it off nicely. Right, try this out for size. Two weird things. Firstly, the boat is rocking way more than it ever has. It might be because I've had a few days not on the boat, but I don't think so. It's moving more. I can feel it when I'm moving in the boat, but I can see it in the things in the landscape that's moving more. So it's a bit disconcerting. The other thing, which has really flummoxed me, is I turned this dinette light on. No, I turned it off a minute ago, and the undergunnel lights changed colour. And I did it a couple of times, and it kept doing it. I don't think it's doing it now. No, okay, it's not doing it now. But that's kind of really weird, because they're not connected at all. It might be some weird frequency thing, but goodness knows. Maybe it's just a ghost. Anyway. Right, I think I'm done for the night. Hope you guys are all very well. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Right, let me see if this works as a test. I'm going to flick this switch here, which is the galley lights. And I bet you the LEDs change colour. See, that's just weird. How does that happen?